Miracle is not just an energy healing institute. For them is a place where they can resolve their problem. So they are not interested, most of the time they are not interested in what we do. They just connect us and ask for the solution of their problem. Almost 95% of the cases we have not seen our client.
Oh.
It's all in distance. We just need a photograph and the name of that person. There's a technique to connect there because that's the kind of an energetical identification of that individual through which that healer can connect anybody in any time zone, any part of the globe they are in. That healer can connect. They can channelize energy to understand which kind of energy blockages a person has, and through that energy healing process and combinations of energy healing, they can remove those blockages so that energy can start flowing in natural way. Like we have our throat chakra. When we have a throat chakra blockages, that person might feel throat infections. That person also might feel challenges in communication. Solar plexus. So solar plexus is majorly, it's called powerhouse of the whole chakra system.
The core that we talk.
Absolutely. When we have imbalances in solar plexus, in physical level, the diabetes is a main. And the same way, if somebody has an imbalance in solar plexus, has lower self-confidence.
Okay.
So that's the way those chakra systems are functioning. Somebody connect us. The very first thing we have to perform an energy reading.
Okay.
Energy reading is being performed through photograph and the name.
So in this current time, the current state of the world and everything, energy healing is getting a lot of importance around the globe. It has always gotten. Where are we standing as per your understanding, if we can start there?
Okay. Hello, I'm Shovan from Dardenmo Miracle. I understand energy healing in a way because which was always there, but presently the situation of the globe is that like people are more exploring more on energy healing, alternative therapies and everything. In that way, it took some additional age at this moment. The way we have our physical body, we have energy bodies also. The way our physical body act to keep our physical health.
So as per you, every physical entity has an energy system going into through them.
Absolutely.
All animals, all plants.
Everyone has their own energy system.
Okay. Everyone has their own chakra system.
Absolutely.
Okay.
In energy system, in other words, it's called chakra system.
Okay.
And that flow of energy, if you assume that human body is kind of a machine which runs by itself for 80, 90, 100 years, so it needs some kind of power. That's that universal energy which comes from our crown chakra, flows to all our chakras, goes to Mother Nature. It's kind of a circuit to complete. The way those lights are glowing, because of the flow of electricity. The same way, those energy system works in a way, those natural energy flows and its circuit completes.
Okay.
While in that flow is kind of an obstructions through any kind of negativity, any kind of blocked energy, might be trauma or might be something. That very moment, that energy system, that chakra system fails to work, and we started getting struggle.
The respective parts of it.
So it's like part of those chakras.
Whatever activities we indulge in or whatever situations we come across, that leads to the blockage of our chakras, maybe negative, like some negativities we come across.
Absolutely.
It blocks our certain kind of chakras. Like you mentioned, their energy gets into us through the crown chakra that is sitting on top of our head.
Yeah.
And it goes to Mother Nature through the chakras.
Root chakra.
Through the root chakras, yes. So the flow, how does it get hampered? Like it's very difficult for anyone to understand where is the energy flowing because we cannot see it.
I'll just give you an example. Like we have our throat chakra. So this is not a physical thing like you can dissect and you can get to see of it. These are energy vortex. When we have a throat chakra blockages, that person might feel throat infections. That person also might feel challenges in communication. Probably the person is trying to communicate to their colleague, to the partner, then there would be misunderstanding.
A blocked chakra can cause problems in your physical self.
Absolutely.
And it can cause problems in your inner self as well.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All aspect of it. Chakras, like our physical body, and the organ system is responsible for our physical health. Our chakra system is responsible for all aspect of life, including physical, mental health, my finance, my relationship, and everything. We have a solar plexus. So solar plexus is majorly, it's called powerhouse of the whole
Yeah.
chakra
The
system.
core that we talk
Absolutely.
understand. Yeah.
When we have imbalances in solar plexus, in physical level, the diabetes is a main. And the same way, if somebody has an imbalance in solar plexus, has lower self-confidence.
Okay. Okay.
So
This
that's
is
the
on the
way those
internal
chakra
level that
systems
is
are
happening.
functional.
So, like a lot of people in this world is suffering from thyroid and diabetes right now. So, is it like a probability that a lot of people's chakras are like not?
Almost all of the cases.
Okay. Okay.
So for those of the cases, probably those are most common challenges at this moment mankind is having. Definitely they are taking medicines. If they can take care of those chakras, that would be additional support to have that medicines to work properly, and they can live a better
It's like
life.
an enhancement process, right?
That's kind of an enhancement process.
Okay. We'll get back to the ideas of chakras and where all of these chakras are sitting in our body and how we can fix it. So, one thing I really want you to let me know and the audience know is where is the idea of Reiki coming here and how is it a little different from all the energy healing ideas and modalities that the world is discussing? Because, as per my knowledge, I understand there is Reiki, there is other things like pranic healing, there is other modalities of healing that is helping people. So where is the introduction of Reiki from your end? Like where does it stand? What does it mean? And where it originated? If you can say us a little.
Before Reiki, I'll be connecting with energy system.
Hmm.
The way we have our energy system and that imbalances are there.
Okay.
So to repair that, there is even process called energy healing. That energy healing has many modalities. Reiki is one of them.
Okay. I have learned that Reiki means life force energy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you can break down a little, like how is the aspect of healer coming here? Like TRM, the Rainbow Miracle as a brand has a healer, and you guys are operating as Energy Healing Institute for a long time. So where is the aspect of a healer coming here? Like how does one person gets healed?
The way you have asked, like why Reiki is that popular or that famous at this moment, because Reiki is something which, because all those modalities like meditations, you can learn meditation from probably best of the teacher in the world, but that you have to practice for yourself. Reiki, in other way, is something where somebody can do it for you, and you get the benefit of it.
Okay.
That's a technique of Reiki where that healer can connect your energy from a distance.
Okay.
She can check, she can channelize energy, remove those blockages so that your energy system started working in a much smoother process. The energy flows gets normalized and your life challenges goes off.
Reiki is one of the most powerful modalities in the current like scenario of the world and the current manifestations of the world. So why do you think so? Like Reiki works in a more effective way than any other way?
Like there are other modalities like sound therapies, there are touch healing therapies, there are access bar, there are a lot of therapies at this moment. But most of the cases you have to be physically present there to have that kind of therapy.
Okay.
And there are challenges in terms of which aspect of life is getting healed. With that process, there are limitations of it. But in other hand, in Reiki, anybody can do it for you. That healer can connect your energy from a distance, and you can be as normal as your daily routine. You can follow that, and you also can get the benefit of it within due course. So we are in the service of energy healing for last almost about 15 years.
Okay.
Almost 95% of the cases we have not seen our client.
Oh.
It's all in distance. We just need a photograph and the name of that person. There's a technique to connect there, because that's the kind of an energetical identification of that individual through which that healer can connect anybody in any time zone, any part of the globe they are in. That healer can connect. They can channelize energy to understand which kind of energy blockages a person has, and through that energy healing process and combinations of energy healing, they can remove those blockages so that energy can start flowing in natural way, so that that problem got resolved.
So at the Rainbow Miracle, like you mentioned, you guys are doing it for almost 15 years now.
Yeah.
So if a person comes up to you with a certain problem, like obviously you guys deal with problems that are little difficult for people to talk about all the time, right? So if someone comes up with a certain problem, all you need is a photograph or a identification. You were saying, what is the process after that?
So a lot of the time I give this example to many of my clients, because I feel it's more connecting to me. The way I'm talking to somebody of the call, probably that person is in London at this moment. We're just connecting that person because he has my number and I got his number. So that number is that identification of that device.
Okay.
And we're talking over a two device, the energy being transferred without any connections, and there are two devices involved.
Okay.
But in same way, when we do healing, we need that photo and the name, energetical identification, and that healer can channelize energy through their mind power to that individual.
So if the person is not opening up about his problems, or talking, not being able to express about his problems, is energy reading identifies those hidden problems as well?
Lot of the time there are cases where client wanted to check our credibilities.
Oh, okay.
So just the way they do energy reading, they give their photograph and the name, and they wanted to ask what kind of challenges they are going through at this moment.
Okay. Okay.
Lot of the cases, the kind of feedback of that energy reading, which probably that person did not disclose to anybody else, that kind of physical challenges or any kind of challenges might be. And when they get those kind of reading from us, and that's the moment of trust for them.
So if someone is contacting you or connecting you in order to get better in their life, so what is the process that you guys follow? It starts with an energy reading, I understand.
So when somebody connect us, most of the time it is with some kind of a problem. And most of the inquiries we are receiving still date, it's by somebody's personal references. Might be their friends, family who got result, they recommended and they call us. So for them, Rainbow Miracle is not just an energy healing institute. For them is a place where they can resolve their problem. So they are not interested, most of the time they are not interested in what we do. They just connect us and ask for the solution of their problem. And definitely those are complicated life problems. Whatever may be the problem is, when somebody connect us, the very first thing we have to perform an energy reading.
Okay.
Energy reading is being performed through photograph and the name. If that person says like which aspect of life is getting challenged, might be that person have an anxiety problem or financial challenges. So that reading would be more on that aspect, so that you can understand what is the root cause of that kind of a life challenge they are into. That root cause might be anything, might be past life issues, might be negativity or any other thing,
like
any other thing.
Or anything.
So from that reading, we get to know what is happening in their energy system, how it can be resolved, how much time it will take. So we can give a complete clarity to that client. The next stage would be healing.
I will try and dive deeper into the entire idea of energy reading, because what I understand is there is more to than just a photo reading, and there are different modalities in energy reading. So before we get into that, as the Rainbow Miracle, what are the kind of services that you guys offer?
We use a tagline called "Solve All Unsolved."
Okay.
So anybody has any kind of challenges in life, they connect us. That challenges might be in terms of any kind of energetical issues, might be they need some kind of an energetical guidance or consultation, or they need to resolve that problem. Everything we can help. So client connect us for energetical guidance. So we have our energy reading services.
Okay.
Tarot reading, psychic reading, there are pendulum dowsing, and there are other modalities to check and give a perfect answer on that queries that person has.
This is on the energy reading.
This is an energy reading.
And
These
when
are all
it comes to
diagnosis process I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Probably somebody is wanted to get into something new. Probably it's a business. They wanted to understand that this is good for them or not.
Okay.
Probably somebody is getting married. Somebody is going into some kind of a new venture in life. They wanted to understand where they are standing and which is good and what are the right way to do it. So we have a separate service called energy reading and energy consultation. Energy reading is being done through photograph and the name, and energy consultation is being done directly with our Grandmaster, where client can have multiple queries and they can get a complete clarity on the situation.
Now I have a clarity if I am coming up to you guys as someone who is in need of an healing session. I have gotten my energy reading part. I have a clarity of the problems. The Grandmaster has also let me know these are my problems. So what is the process after that? Where do we start? How do we start?
So reading is kind of a diagnosis process.
Okay.
Once the diagnosis is being done, there will be treatment. We call it healing. So when we understand what is the root cause of that problem and what are the chakras being affected by that problem,
Okay.
then we can directly go into healing. Healing again is a very interesting process we follow, where we just need a photograph and the name of that person, and we just ask our client to be as normal as possible, to follow their normal daily routine.
Okay.
There is nothing to be followed.
Okay.
So whole of the healing responsibility comes on us to deliver result. Majorly we are into almost all kind of problem, but if at all we have to branch it off, the one major healing we have to do is that physical health healing.
Okay.
The second is that emotional health healing, where those anxiety, depression, panic attack, those all things being healed. The third most important part of healing is related to our finance, abundance, career, and everything. In financial healing, it's a very known term called money Reiki.
Okay.
It itself explains everything. But money Reiki is that powerful. If money Reiki is being performed to anybody, any individual, that not only uplift that individual, that also uplift the whole of the community that it has.
Oh.
To that family, that whole family's financial structure got changed, or situation got changed.
But
It's
money
that
Reiki
powerful.
sounds like a very interesting thing.
Absolutely.
But does it help us to earn a lot of money? Does it work like that?
What money Reiki does, money Reiki unlock your maximum potential of earning.
Okay.
So a lot of the time there are blockages which will not make you earn money or have that kind of an abundance which you deserve.
Okay.
Money Reiki will unlock.
It's like if like we are discussing at the very beginning, like our chakras get blocked, our earning capabilities might also get blocked because of external factors.
Not might, it's always.
Oh, okay. Okay. So money Reiki helps unlock those things.
Absolutely.
Okay. It's
When somebody's energy system is blocked,
Huh.
not working properly, the very first thing that person will experience on their mental health, they will
Okay.
feel very low,
Yes.
low in confidence.
Yes.
The next thing would be the financial instabilities,
Okay.
and the last stage would be physical level
Physical
problems.
like it
So-
all says that every problem starts with stress.
Absolutely. Most importantly, money Reiki is not only help you to make money, it will protect you to lose money.
Like it
So
will
lot
protect
of
you
the
from
time-
losing money.
Absolutely.
Okay. When you say about losing money, is it about like losing your wallet or is it like losing a?
Not really. Many of the time, people says we got clients where they says they earn a lot of money, but in end of the month they have nothing left in their hand,
Okay.
and they don't know where those monies are going.
Okay.
So money Reiki protect you in those of the way.
Also, it can protect you from unforeseen losing of share
Absolutely.
markets or something.
Absolutely.
Like that.
Absolutely.
Okay. So money Reiki,
And most importantly, money Reiki makes you happy. And in technically what money Reiki does, money Reiki is align your energy with the spiritual money energy.
Okay.
And when you got connected to the spiritual money energy, you will feel that kind of you always have that kind of an feeling to earn more money. That will-
Positivity towards money.
Absolutely. And that will guide you to take right decision in terms of earning money and saving money.
Okay.
That's the way it function. And that will also give you the positive mindset about money.
So that also includes money management and also money earning and money
Absolutely.
spending.
Absolutely.